Story time, guys. Story time, because let me tell y'all. Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy Lizama if this is your first time here. And as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it is a question and answer video. So I did ask you guys on my social medias, which I'll be leaving up here. If you guys could ask me some questions, which I do have a list right here. That way you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So let's just get right into this video. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with these questions. I do have front and back, which is just, there are a total of 15 questions. So question number 1 says, how old are you? So how old do I look? I am currently 18 years old, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I am 22, guys. 22. I do turn 23 this year, si Dios quiere, but right now I'm currently 22 years old. I know, like, once you turn 21, after that, you don't want to get older, guys. I already feel like 23 is just like a weird age, like, I don't know, it's weird, but yes, guys, I'm 22. And then question number 2 is, what are your 5 top stores, like my favorite stores? So I would say my first favorite store would be Pretty Little Thing, Fashion Nova, Shein. Guys, I love Shein right now. That is like my store. Everything's cheap and it's like affordable. I really love Shein. Ross, and then Forever 21. So most of them are like online, which I have previously always done online shopping just because I never find anything I like in stores, and then I waste my time literally going through everything and like I leave with nothing. So I was already doing a lot of online shopping before the whole pandemic happened, and now I'm doing even more online shopping, which I haven't been lately, but I do more online shopping now because of what's going on. But usually I used to like going to Forever 21 because I usually find something I like, something, whether it's accessories, shoes, jeans, like I like something from there. That's one of my stores I could say that I'll probably leave with something from. Now question number 3, it says, when do I plan to have kids? And then there was a similar question that, when do me and my boyfriend plan to have kids? So I don't know when. I mean, I'm at a good age. If I have a kid, like, you know, it's gonna be a blessing. Like, I would love to have kids. I want to have kids. Like, I have my niece and nephews and I love them. I would love to have kids, but if I could plan, you know, I would say in 3 to 4 years, which me and my boyfriend have talked about, and we do say around 3 or 4 years. You know, we do want to wait. We want to enjoy that we're young and just enjoy going out, which we can't go out right now, guys, but we do want to travel and go out and be able to do a lot of things. And then obviously when we have kids, we want to do those things with them too. But I would say 3 to 4 years. Now question number 4, también, ¿cuándo para la boda? ¿Para cuándo la boda? And guys, I wear rings and right now I don't even have them on, but there ain't no ring on this finger, guys, so yo no sé. But I mean, honestly, todo a su tiempo. Like, I'm not in a rush. Everything happens at its time. Everything happens for a reason. So I don't know para cuando la boda, but stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. And then question number 5, do I like coffee? So no, I do not like coffee. I will rarely drink coffee, and if I do, it's like iced coffee, like with French vanilla. That's my favorite flavor, French vanilla iced coffee. And I will only, guys, only drink it when I am tired. Like, if I go out or voy al baile, or I'm like, me desvelo, like I get to work like on 3 hour dang, I said 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep. Like, honestly, guys, that's when I have to drink coffee. But honestly, I hate it. Like, I know people drink coffee on a daily, or like, I love coffee, or I want to drink coffee, or like, let's go to Starbucks. Like, no, guys. Like, if y'all seen my last video when I went to Starbucks, I literally got, what the heck? Anyways, I literally got what is it, refresher. I hardly even go to Starbucks. I don't even know like how to order from Starbucks, guys. Like, I'm not a coffee person. I will only drink it when I'm tired. And now question number 6 is what, I got 2 questions on this that are similar. So it was, what is a big goal in my life, and what are my goals in life? So a big goal in my life, I would say, I don't know, a big goal in my life, I would say, is just to like have a home, like a house, and, you know, be married, have my kids, and like have a vehicle, obviously, you know, for us to be in good health, and just have that once I'm older and I have like stuff paid off. Like, I feel like that's a goal that I guess I would set right now, but I couldn't say I would reach that goal exactly right now, just because it's years from now. But I would say that is one of my goals, is just to have like my forever home, my car, you know, my kids, all of us be stable, healthy. Like, that would just be one of my goals, which is far from now, because, guys, I am not planning to move out anytime soon or to do any of that. But, you know, you never know. So for now, that is a goal. And then now number 7 is tips on dating. So I don't know if I could give tips, because I mean, I am in a relationship, and I can't say that everybody's gonna listen to my tips and what I say like I'm an expert. Like, no, guys. But I would just say my tips on dating is wait. Like, you know, todo a su tiempo. Like, it will come to you naturally. I would say, like, don't go out there looking for someone and be like, this is the perfect guy for me, like, I want to be with them, or this is the perfect girl for me. Like, don't try to force anything, because I feel like when you force things, that's just when you get issues and you have problems, and it's just problems back to back. And then, you know, you want to be comfortable with that person, and obviously, like, when you're with someone, you want to have the mindset that I'm going to marry this person. Like, if you don't see yourself marrying that person, then why are you with them? You know, I mean, that's just personally me, but I would just say that's my only tips on dating. Like, if you're looking for someone, just to wait, be patient, and if you're in a relationship, like, when you're actually dating, I would say, like, just communicate. Like, communication is key, guys. Like, if you feel like you can't tell your partner something, or you feel like they're gonna get mad, that's just like not the person you should be with. Because obviously, when you have kids, when y'all live together, when y'all have adult problems together, y'all need to communicate and get through them. So I would just say, if you're waiting to be in a relationship, just everything happens at its time. Don't rush anything. And if you are currently dating, like, communication, guys. Communication is key. Now, question number 8 is my favorite childhood memory. So, I do have a lot of childhood memories, but I want to say my favorite one was when me and my mom would go to Mexico. When I was little, it would literally just be me and my mom. And I don't know, like, how she would do it to not think, like, going to Mexico by yourself. And, like, I know now it's, like, crazy to think, like, just, like, 2 females, like, going to Mexico by themselves. Which, at the time, a long time ago, there was, like, rateros, like, people that would steal from you and do things like that. But it wasn't, like, severe, bad violence, like, como está pasando, like, right now, guys. But I want to say my favorite childhood memories was, like, me and my mom used to just go and visit. Like, you know, I would go to Monterrey, Matamoros, like, San Luis. Like, I went and visited a lot of places as a child, and to me, like, I will always remember them. And it would just be me and my mom. And, guys, like, I am really close to my mom. Like, me and my mom are so close, guys. So, like, to me, I want to say that is one of my favorite memories, is just being able to go to Mexico. And, like, now, like, I recently went on a cruise in December to Cozumel, Mexico. And, like, just being over there and speaking Spanish and, like, everyone understanding you and just being, like, in Mexico again, like, it was such a good experience, guys. And I mean, it was a tourist area, so you know, there's not really a lot of bad things going on over there. But honestly, guys, it was so worth it to just like feel like that at home again, like going to Mexico, guys, because right now it's so dangerous, and like most of my family is over here in the US, so we don't really go to Mexico. I mean, sí tengo tíos y todos que tienen ranchos allá, but like I haven't went to visit, or my mom doesn't even want me to go visit, because I mean, ellos son like tan mayores, like they're older, they always go, they're used to it, and like my mom's like, you just don't want to risk it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't. But that is one of my favorite childhood memories, guys. It's not just one memory, but to me it's one of my favorite memories, just being able to go over there like nothing, just remember those memories. It means a lot to me, guys. Okay, question number 9. How much do I pay for my hair? So, when I had my long hair, which was literally like to my hips, I paid around $170 to get it done the first time. So, I was literally all my natural hair, which is this like a dark brown. I had my natural hair, and then they had to I guess it's an ombre and a balayage what they did. So I had like more blonde on the bottom, and then the top was like blended, and it was a lot of hair. So obviously it's gonna be more because they're gonna use more bleach, more, you know, to get the color you want. So I paid around $170 when I did do my hair that long, which is not very expensive. I know like some guys or girls, like, y'all don't do your hair, you're gonna be like, whoa, like that's a lot of money. And I know, but for me, I'm really specific about who I get my hair done by, because I don't want it to be damaged. Like, I know anybody can do blonde, but they really won't take care of you. So it's worth the price to me. I paid $170 when I did my hair. How I have it right now, she charged me $120 or $130 around there, because she charged me for the haircut and for the hairstyle, which I did a balayage. Kind of like a highlight balayage, and I paid around $130. Now, question number 10. Have I ever been injured? So, injured, I don't think I've been injured to go to the hospital or be like very seriously injured, broke a bone, or, you know, so far I have not broke a bone. But guys, story time, because let me tell y'all, I was at a baile, I was at a dance, guys, and I was dancing, and like, you know, dancing the whole night. Like, you know, that's when I was obviously single, so I was dancing like with my girlfriends and dancing with guys. And I just remember, like, you know, being there the whole night, you know, we were having fun. And then at the end of the night, one of my friends were like, they turned on the lights, you know, because obviously the lights are off, like, when the whole dance is going on. But they turned on the lights because it was about to be over. And they're like, Nancy, you're bleeding. And then I'm like, what? And then they're like, Nancy, look at your foot, you're bleeding. And I look, guys, and literally, like, my heel was full of blood. Like, my big toenail was full of blood. And, like, I swear I did not feel anything, like, until that moment. Like, literally, I don't know what the heck happened, but they just, like, pointed it out, and, like, my brain was just, like, pain. And instantly, guys, it just started pounding with pain. And I was like, what the heck? Like, how did I not feel the pain this whole time? Like, literally, this whole dance, and I didn't feel it. And I don't know, honestly, what happened, guys. I really want to say that some guy probably, like, put his boot and, like, lifted my nail up, because it was, like, my toenail. It was literally, like, lifted up. Like, it was no longer, like, only the very root of my toenail was, like, still on there. Like, literally almost all of it was up. And I don't even know, like, what time it happened at, like, to know who did it or how it happened. But oh my goodness, guys, like, the next morning I woke up, and like any little movement, like the cover literally barely touched it, and like, oh, I was in so much pain. And then I ended up going to the emergency room because one night I like lifted up my leg like to help it circulate because it was hurting, and then I could literally feel like my freaking heartbeat. Like I could just feel like pounding and pounding, and I was like, what is going on? Like the pain was so bad, like I could not tolerate it. Like I told my mom, like, let's go, like we have to go to the hospital right now because something's going on. Like I don't want them to cut off my toenail, guys, or my toe. I really thought they were gonna cut off my toe, guys. Like I was so scared. And I went, and then they were like, no, nothing's wrong. Like all we're gonna do is give you a pill for infection. It doesn't look infected, but just in case, and we're gonna clean it out for you and you're good to go. And I was like, really? Like I had been cleaning it, like it was fine. I did not have to go to the emergency room, and all they gave me was a freaking little pill, like cagado, like didn't do anything. And like I don't know, like in that time that I was waiting there at the hospital, like the pain like slowly went away on its own, and I was like, well, I'm already here, like let's see what they have to say. And after they said that, guys, I got a big bill of like $600, and I literally was only there for like an hour, guys, and they didn't do nothing. But yes, guys, I told you a whole story, but no, I haven't been injured, but that's my closest thing to an injury. And guys, it is so painful. Like literally my toenail, eventually they said it was gonna fall off by itself. I thought they were gonna, like, at the hospital they were gonna just take it off, but they're like, no, it has to naturally come out because if we take it off it's gonna start bleeding even more because you still have some nerves there connected. So I had to wait almost probably like 2 months for my new nail to actually grow, and the other one like naturally came off. But oh my goodness, guys, I do not, like, no se lo deseo a nadie, and like I don't want like that to happen to anyone because it is like really bad pain. But that's my closest thing to an injury, guys. Now question number 11, cerveza or wine? Cerveza, guys. It is chévere, guys, because wine, I do not drink wine. I've tried like probably 2 or 3 wines, and they're like, it's just not me. Like I know some people drink wine and they're like, wine's good for your heart, wine's good for your sleep. Like no, guys, not me, because I tried wines and it's not for me. So if I had to choose between wine and cerveza, guys, because wine, nope. Question number 12. Okay, guys, this question killing me. Si me regañó mi mom de mis pantalones de Shein. So, guys, no, she did not. But I feel like no, she did not, because most of my jeans are ripped. So like I'm pretty sure she's already used to it, guys. Like it's to the point where she's probably like, me vale madre. It's like I don't care because no me dijo nada. Like I've worn them and it's just like whatever. But if it's not my mom, like it's somebody like family member wise, they're like, buy you some new pants or compre unos pantalones que no tiene, like ya están todos rotos. Like guys, I have to hear it like every time. So I'm just like, whatever. Like I'm naturally getting used to it and she's naturally used to it because no me dijo nada. So no, she didn't get mad. Now question number 13. What shows am I watching right now? So I only watch Netflix and Hulu, and I rarely watch it because I hardly like have time. But when I do, I have really been obsessed with the show The 100. Guys, if y'all haven't seen it, it's a really good show. It's like The 100's about there's radiation like going on Earth, and they had to leave Earth and live like in space for I don't know how many years. And I want to say it's like 100 years that they come back finally back to Earth, and there's like people already living here on Earth. Like it's a really good show, guys. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to watch it. But I haven't seen it in a while because the new season's supposed to come out, so I don't know, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it's a really good show. And then question number 2, what the heck, show number 2, I would say The Lost. So me and my boyfriend have been watching The Lost, And guys, like, I'm not a person to get into shows or just randomly start watching a show. Like, he's the one that's like, let's watch this, and I'm like, okay, like, whatever. And The Lost is a really good show, guys. Like, it's really trippy. Like, it's, I don't know how to explain it, but just watch it, guys. Y'all need to watch it. And then La Reina del Sur. Well, it's in English. It's called The Queen of the South. So that show I watched with my brother, which I haven't watched in a long time. But that's a really good show, guys. Like, it's badass. And, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's all, like, Las Otras Reinas del Sur, The Queen of the South. Like, I know there's other shows like it, which I haven't seen any. I just watched The Queen of the South, which I thought was a really good movie. Or show, I mean. So I would say those 3 are my shows that I'm watching right now, or shows that I like. Now, question number 14, my dream vacation. So, guys, I can't just say I have one dream vacation, because I actually have 2. So, my number 1 dream vacation would be to go, like, visit Paris, Italy, like, all of that, like, romance. Like, I just want to go visit. I just want to go see everything. Like, it's such, like, a tourist area, guys, and it's so expensive to go visit. And, like, especially right now, I mean, obviously you can't really travel, but I mean, everybody always goes and visits there. Like, I've always, like, it just looks so beautiful. Like, guys, I'm not, like, into ancient things and I'm wanting to go visit, but, like, there is just so beautiful. Like, I honestly want to go visit there. Like, to me, it's just such a pretty place. Like, hopefully, if I get to live to that day, I want to go visit there. Like, I want to make it happen, guys, because Italy, Paris, like, all of that is just so pretty. And that's just one of my dream vacations, like, Italy and France, or Paris, whatever. But number 2 is Bora Bora, guys. Number 2, because I just want to go, and, like, I've seen, like, pictures of the little, like, cabins that are there in the middle of the ocean. Like, the water looks so pretty, guys. Like, I just literally want to wake up and be in the middle of that water, like, in my little cabin, like, no phones, like, no technology, like, just enjoy myself. Like, if I obviously go, like, I would take you guys, I would vlog everything, like, but I would honestly want to also, like, just relax and enjoy. Like, that's such a pretty place, guys. Like, I recently went to visit Cozumel, and, like, the water, that's the first water I've ever seen that's just, like, so blue and so clear, guys. Like, there's sand, guys. Literally, if you've went to visit, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, like, their sand is not like our sand. Like, it's literally like little tiny rocks. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but their sand is so soft, like, so much better than, like, Texas sand. Like, I don't know, guys, how to explain this, but honestly, it was such a beautiful experience to, like, visit Cozumel. And I want to visit Bora Bora also. And then my last question, which I'm going to be showing you guys, that is why I saved it for last, is my skincare routine. So I haven't made a video of my skincare routine just because I don't really have a lot of, I don't know, like, there is effort put into it, but I guess I don't use as many products to be like, oh, I use this and I use that and I use this. Like, honestly, guys, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just use 4 products, guys. Like, I don't know if it's just my skin, or I don't know if this could maybe work for you guys, but honestly, like, I don't have any fancy, like, skincare routine. So, guys, on a daily, I use Cetaphil, and this is the daily facial cleanser. I know there's another Cetaphil cleanser, which is not daily facial. I'm not sure. It's called something else, guys. I know there's 2 of these, but I use the daily facial cleanser, the normal to oily skin. And this one literally does magic, guys. Like, when I was in high school, or, like, you know, I was going you know, through getting acne and stuff, I would use like Neutrogena and like all the basic like acne products, and nothing worked for me. And honestly, like, it really dried out my skin. Like, I always felt my skin really dry and like prone to getting more acne, which I felt like this really did not dry me out, but I felt clean at the same time. Like, I felt clean and moisturized at the dang guys, I can't talk. Clean and moisturized at the same time with this. So honestly, this is like my go-to. Who told me about this? Her name is Lily. So shout out to Lily, because honestly guys, she's the one that told me about this product, and ever since I've started using it, I have not like went to another product. Like, this honestly does everything for me. This is my go-to. This I usually use like during the week. I usually don't wear makeup. I rarely wear makeup, mostly on the weekend. So this I just use like during the week, or also when I'm taking off my makeup. But usually when I use my makeup is on the weekend. So that like Monday, I usually use these products, which is the Biore Free Your Pores, the Pore Unclogging Scrub, and then the Freeman Polishing Gel Mask and Scrub. So guys, these are it. I don't use both. I usually just use one, and it's only when I wear makeup. So if I don't wear makeup the whole weekend, guys, I will just use my Cetaphil one. But if I do use makeup during the weekend, I obviously sweat. Like during the summer, I'm sweating, or like, you know, when I used to go out, when we could go out, like I would obviously like go to dances and sweat. So I would feel, my face would feel real cakey. And also usually just to like cleanse my face, like do deep cleaning, I would do this on Mondays. That way like my face is good to go for the rest of the week and really fresh. I don't really like to use like pore or like really scrubs that much, only when I feel like my skin has been through a lot, like with makeup and sweating, then I will use these products. But usually I would just use Cetaphil if I don't wear any makeup or anything like that. So I do use these. And then for my lips, I just use Vaseline. This is just a really little one. But I do use just Vaseline on my lips. Most of the time I do use like lipsticks, lip glosses, but at night or in the mornings I always just put Vaseline on, and that works for me. And then for moisturizer, I wouldn't really say moisturizer, but I do put Aveeno all over my body, like once I get out the showers. And I do use this on my face once I get out the shower every day, just because I know there's a lot of lotions out there, a lot of moisturizers out there to try, and I usually only use like moisturizers when I'm gonna put on my makeup. But I rarely don't try any products, just because I already have my go-to face products, and I don't want to start trying new things and then like get acne or, you know, get a reaction. And I feel like Aveeno is just way more healthier. Like, it doesn't have a scent, and I feel like it's just more healthy for your skin, because if you use any other products like on your face that has a scent or anything like that, you know, it can affect your face or like, you know, your skin. So I'm like, I would say picky about that. So I would just use Aveeno moisturizing. I try not to use other lotions like that are really like oily. And I know like you can use lotions to make your skin look better and all, but to me, this is my go-to lotion. I always put on once I get out the showers or once I wash my face. This is what I go to, guys. So I did answer all you guys' questions. That is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe. If you haven't already, you better subscribe right now. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.